Reality isn't happening to you. It's responding to you. Not to your words, but to your energy. In this video, we'll explore how aligning your inner world can trigger quantum shifts that feel like magic, but are simply coherence in action. You are influencing energy right now, whether you realize it or not. With every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every breath you take, you are sending out signals into the invisible fabric of existence. This energy field, though unseen, is not separate from you. It surrounds you, moves through you, and responds to the vibration you emit. But here's the challenge. Most people do this unconsciously. They think they're just reacting to life, but in truth, they're shaping it with every internal response. When your thoughts are scattered, your emotions conflicted, and your breathing shallow, the signals you emit become chaotic. The result? A life that feels random, filled with events that seem to come out of nowhere, coincidences that don't align with your desires, and situations that repeat without explanation. But these are not accidents. They are reflections of the internal state you've broadcasted into the field, signals that, though unconscious, are still powerful. The energy field responds not to your wishes, but to your dominant patterns. The thoughts you repeat, the emotions you dwell in, and the way your body holds your experience. If your inner world is full of fear, resentment, or anxiety, those vibrations ripple outward, shaping your interactions, your opportunities, and your sense of reality itself. The key then is awareness. The moment you become conscious of your influence, you reclaim power. You can begin to choose thoughts that uplift, breathe in ways that calm and center you, and generate emotions that align with the life you actually want to live. You stop reacting and you begin relating with the energy field, with yourself, and with the unfolding of your own future. And this is where true transformation begins. Not from changing the outside world, but from realizing that the world you experience is a mirror of the energy you send out. Reality isn't random, it's responsive. And once you start influencing it with intention, everything begins to shift. You are not standing outside the energy field trying to push or pull it with your thoughts. You are the field. You are woven into it. Every cell of your body, every frequency of your mind, every sensation in your heart is part of this vast, intelligent web of energy. The separation we often feel is just an illusion born from habit, a byproduct of identifying solely with the surface level of our existence. Words, no matter how beautiful, cannot trick the field. You could affirm your desires 1,000 times a day, but if your state of being, your emotional and energetic foundation, contradicts those words, the field will always respond to your state, not your statements. Why? Because the field is not analyzing language. It's not reading your scripts. It's reading your frequency. This frequency is shaped primarily by your subconscious, the beliefs buried deep within you, the ones formed through repetition, experience, and emotional imprint, generate your energetic signature. If you consciously say, "I am abundant," but your subconscious is still carrying stories of lack, fear, or unworthiness, then your overall energetic broadcast is fragmented, and the field senses that incoherence. It's not about what you want to feel. It's about what you actually feel, consistently, deeply, often silently. The subtle tension you hold in your shoulders, the lingering doubt that shadows your decisions, the inner conflict between hope and fear. These are the signals that shape the feedback loop between you and the field, and they are constantly being read and mirrored back to you. When you begin to embrace the truth that you are not a separate entity, trying to force change on an external world, but a co-creator immersed in a responsive system, you stop pushing and start aligning. You stop begging and start embodying. You understand that by shifting your internal state, you are directly influencing how the universe organizes around you. The field is neutral. It's not judging your worth or your wishes. It's simply reflecting what you are. So instead of asking for things to change, ask yourself, what am I being right now? Because that's what the field is responding to, not your intentions, but your essence. We often hear about quantum miracles or magical coincidences, moments when things fall into place as if by some unseen hand. These events can feel random, even supernatural, but in reality, they are the natural responses of the energy field to the signals you send out beneath your conscious awareness. Your subconscious mind is like the true captain of your energetic ship. It carries the emotional weight and belief systems that your conscious mind might not even recognize. When these subconscious patterns align harmoniously with your conscious desires, the field responds by orchestrating opportunities, synchronicities, and outcomes that feel almost miraculous. However, simply wanting something isn't enough. Your conscious mind can declare a desire, recite affirmations, or visualize goals all day long. But if your emotions and beliefs don't match these intentions, the signals sent to the field are mixed, diluted, or even contradictory. This creates confusion in the energy field and blocks the flow of what you truly want. Think of it like tuning a radio. If the frequency is fuzzy or inconsistent, the signal is weak or distorted. Only when your subconscious beliefs, emotions, and conscious focus tune together can you broadcast a clear, strong signal that the field can respond to. When this coherence happens, the quantum field shifts, creating events that align with your aligned inner state. These quantum responses are never about surface-level desires alone. They are about the deeper emotional and belief landscape that fuels those desires. Are you truly convinced you deserve success? Do you feel worthy of love? Is there hidden resistance buried under the surface? The answers to these questions shape the strength and clarity of your energetic signature. The magic happens when your whole self, conscious mind, subconscious emotions, and deep beliefs come into harmony. That's when the field opens and aligns your reality with what you are genuinely broadcasting, not just what you say you want. Every thought you think is like a signal sent out into the energetic field. But thoughts alone are just raw data. They don't have the power to create reality on their own. What gives these signals power is the emotion behind them. Emotions act like a magnet, amplifying and drawing your thoughts into the energetic web around you. When you think about something with strong feeling, joy, excitement, or even fear and frustration, the field responds more intensely to those signals. However, it's not just about intensity. The energy field reacts to clarity and coherence. If your thoughts and emotions send mixed messages, if your mind says, "I want this," but your heart is filled with doubt or anxiety, the signals become noisy and conflicted. This noise disrupts the flow, confusing the field and weakening your ability to influence your reality. This is where your subconscious mind plays a pivotal role. It acts like a filter or a tuner, determining how clear and consistent your broadcast actually is. When your subconscious is aligned and free from contradiction, it sharpens the signal, making your intentions resonate powerfully within the field. But if your subconscious holds unresolved fears, limiting beliefs, or emotional turmoil, your broadcast becomes fragmented. Imagine tuning a radio station. When the station is perfectly tuned, the sound is crisp and clear. But if there's interference, static, overlapping frequencies, the message is lost or distorted. Your subconscious either cleans the signal or muddles it. This is why surface-level positive thinking often fails. Without deep internal alignment, the signal can't cut through the noise. True influence over your reality happens when your thoughts, feelings, and subconscious programming align into a coherent, consistent frequency. This coherence is the key that unlocks the field's responsiveness. It allows your energetic signal to be received clearly and fully, setting into motion the unfolding of your desired experience. In other words, the field isn't moved by random, mental chatter or fleeting emotions. It moves only to the dominant, clear, and unified signals you send from the core of your being. One of the biggest misconceptions about influencing your reality is the idea that you have to control every single thought, banishing doubts or negative feelings entirely. This expectation sets you up for frustration because the mind naturally generates a constant stream of thoughts, some uplifting, others not so much. Trying to micromanage every mental ripple is exhausting and unrealistic. Instead, what truly matters is the establishment of a dominant, consistent, energetic signal. Think of your energy like a radio transmitter. It's not about silencing every noise, but about setting a clear, steady frequency that guides the overall broadcast. Even if occasional negative thoughts arise, they lose their power when overshadowed by a stronger, aligned, energetic state. This dominant signal comes from coherence, a harmonious alignment between your mind, heart, and body. When your thoughts, mind, feelings, heart, and physical sensations or actions, body are in sync, you emit a unified energy that the quantum field can recognize and respond to. This coherence creates a magnetic field around you, making your intentions palpable and your presence influential. For example, you might think about success with your mind, but if your heart is riddled with fear or your body is tense and closed off, your energy is fragmented. The field senses these mixed signals and cannot respond clearly. But when your mental focus is matched by a heartfelt belief and physical embodiment of that belief, calm posture, relaxed breathing, confident gestures, you broadcast a coherent message that resonates powerfully. The key is not perfection but consistency. You don't have to be flawless in your thinking or feeling, but you do need to cultivate a dominant energetic tone that reflects your true desires and values. Practices like mindful breathing, heart-centered meditation, and grounding exercises can help you maintain this coherence throughout your day. By allowing your energy to be coherent rather than scattered, you create fertile ground for your intentions to take root and grow. Reality begins to respond, not because you're controlling every detail, but because you've aligned the essential parts of yourself into a unified force. Most of us approach life as if it's a puzzle to solve, a structure to build piece by piece through sheer effort and willpower. But in truth, life, and the reality you experience, is more like a vast, dynamic frequency. It's not about stacking bricks, but about tuning your inner antenna to resonate with the waves of possibility already present. When you realize this, the way you engage with reality changes profoundly. Instead of pushing against the world or forcing outcomes, you learn to listen, to sense the subtle energies around you and within you. Like tuning a radio dial, you find the frequency where your desires, beliefs, and emotions align perfectly with the natural flow of the universe. This tuning process requires full awareness. Awareness of your thoughts, your feelings, and your body's signals. Awareness of the subtle shifts in your energy field and how they correlate with your experiences. With this conscious attention, you begin to identify what's in harmony and what creates resistance or interference. Through this mindful tuning, you gain the ability to shape your reality from the inside out. You don't have to manipulate external circumstances forcibly. Instead, you cultivate an energetic environment conducive to your goals. This environment attracts people, opportunities, and synchronicities that align with your frequency. The key to this tuning is presence. Being fully present allows you to recognize when your energy drifts off frequency, when fear creeps in, when doubt arises, or when you fall into old patterns. Each moment becomes an opportunity to retune, to bring your energy back into alignment. As you become more practiced in this, you'll notice a subtle but powerful shift. Life begins to flow with greater ease, events unfold with purpose, and your path opens naturally. You become a conscious participant in your reality, not a passive observer or a desperate controller. Ultimately, tuning into life's frequency is about embracing your role as a co-creator. It invites you to dance with the energy of existence, to flow with it rather than resist it. And in doing so, you unlock the infinite potential that lies within you and the universe around you. When your thoughts, emotions, and physical actions are out of sync, they create what can be called interference in your energetic signal. This interference acts like static on a radio frequency, disrupting the clarity and strength of your message to the energy field. It's the energetic equivalent of sending mixed signals that confuse the universe about what you truly want. For instance, you might intellectually desire a certain outcome, but your emotions tell a different story. Perhaps anxiety, fear, or doubt. Or your body might be carrying tension or habits that contradict your goals. This mismatch creates dissonance, and the quantum field struggles to respond because it receives conflicting information. True coherence is the alignment of your whole being, mind, heart, and body, into a singular, powerful broadcast. When these three aspects harmonize, they generate a strong, clear, energetic signal that resonates deeply with the quantum field. This coherence acts like a beacon, guiding reality to conform to your unified frequency. Achieving this coherence requires self-awareness and practice. Begin by observing your thoughts and noticing if they support or contradict your desired reality. Then, check in with your emotions. Do they reinforce your intentions or undermine them? Finally, assess your body's state. Are your physical habits, posture, and energy aligned with your mental and emotional goals? When misalignment arises, gently bring your focus back to harmony. Practices such as breathwork, meditation, or movement can help you reconnect with your body and emotions, while affirmations or visualization can support your mental focus. The goal is not to suppress any part, but to bring all aspects into resonance. Once coherence is established, your energy becomes a unified magnetic force. This powerfully influences the quantum field, increasing the likelihood that your intentions will manifest. The universe responds not to scattered wishes, but to clear, consistent, and embodied signals. Remember, coherence is less about perfection and more about unity, a harmonious integration that broadcasts your true state and invites your desired reality into being. The heart is not just a vital organ pumping blood. It's also a powerful energetic center that emits an electromagnetic field far stronger than that of the brain. This field extends several feet around your body and plays a crucial role in shaping the energy you radiate into the world. When your heart is coherent, meaning your emotions are stable, positive, and aligned, it generates a smooth, ordered electromagnetic rhythm. This heart coherence acts like a strong carrier wave for your intentions, magnifying the clarity and power of your energetic signal. But the magic happens when heart coherence combines with focused mental intention. Your mind provides clarity and direction, while your heart provides emotional energy and resonance. Together, they form a potent, organized broadcast that influences the quantum field with far greater effectiveness than either alone. Think of it like a radio transmitter. The mind is the frequency tuner, setting the channel and message, while the heart is the amplifier, increasing the signal's strength and reach. When they work in harmony, you become a powerful, energetic force capable of attracting aligned experiences and opportunities. This combination also reduces internal contradictions. When your heart and mind are in sync, your subconscious is more likely to accept the signal as truthful and coherent, which further enhances the power of your broadcast. Practices like heart-focused breathing, gratitude, and compassion meditation are effective ways to cultivate heart coherence. These methods help calm emotional turbulence, allowing your heart's electromagnetic field to stabilize and strengthen. By consciously uniting your mental focus with heart coherence, you tap into a profound energetic resource. This unified signal resonates deeply within the quantum field, influencing the subtle energies that shape your reality. It is a foundational practice for anyone serious about consciously creating their life experience. The journey to consciously influence your reality begins with awareness, an intentional noticing of your inner state and your connection to your body. Awareness is the foundation that allows you to recognize when your energy is aligned or scattered, coherent or fragmented. One of the most effective ways to cultivate this awareness is through body-centered practices. These can include mindful breathing, gentle movement, meditation, or simply tuning into bodily sensations. Your body holds a wealth of information about your emotional and energetic state, often revealing unconscious patterns or blocks that the mind alone can't perceive. When you practice being present with your body, you develop a deeper connection to yourself and your energy. This connection becomes the gateway to consciously shaping your intentions with authenticity and power. Visualization is a powerful tool for manifesting, but it must be approached correctly. Visualizing your goals from a place of desperation, fear, or lack creates signals of neediness and anxiety that the field interprets as instability. Instead, the most effective visualization arises from a grounded place of trust, confidence, and emotional embodiment. Emotional embodiment means feeling your goals as if they are already real. It's about immersing yourself in the positive, emotions associated with your desired reality. Joy, peace, excitement, or gratitude. When you visualize with this emotional resonance, you send a strong, coherent, energetic signal that aligns your subconscious and body with your conscious desires. This approach nurtures patience and openness. Rather than forcing outcomes or trying to control every detail, you learn to trust the process, allowing your intentions to unfold naturally in alignment with the universal flow. By starting with awareness and integrating body-centered practices into your routine, you lay the groundwork for powerful manifestation. You create a receptive, energetic state where your visualizations are not just mental images, but deeply felt experiences that ripple out into the quantum field, shaping your reality from the inside out. It's important to understand that the universe, or the quantum field, doesn't respond simply to your conscious desires or wishes. Desire alone is often an incomplete signal because it can be clouded by doubt, fear, or desperation. What truly shapes your reality is expectation, a deep subconscious certainty that what you want is already on its way. Expectation is an energetic state that vibrates with confidence and trust. When you expect something to happen, your subconscious mind aligns your thoughts, emotions, and actions to support that reality. This alignment creates a powerful momentum that influences the field to bring about the expected outcome. However, if your subconscious is filled with limiting beliefs, thoughts rooted in lack, fear, rejection, or unworthiness, it acts like an energetic trapdoor, collapsing the potential realities you want into less desirable outcomes. No matter how many positive affirmations you say on the surface, these hidden beliefs override your conscious intentions. For example, you might consciously affirm abundance, but if deep down you believe you don't deserve it, or that it's impossible, your subconscious energy will contradict your words. This contradiction sends mixed signals to the quantum field, causing it to default to outcomes that match your underlying beliefs, often keeping you stuck in old patterns. Transforming your expectations requires deep inner work, identifying and releasing these limiting beliefs through techniques like shadow work, hypnosis, emotional healing, or consistent self-reflection. It's not enough to want something. You must cultivate the inner certainty and emotional resonance that supports it. When your expectations align with positive beliefs and feelings of worthiness, your energetic signal becomes clear and strong. This coherence is what opens the door for new realities to manifest. The universe responds to the frequency of your expectation, not the superficial chatter of desire. In essence, manifestation is about embodying your desired reality now, with the full conviction that it is inevitable. When you do this, your subconscious and conscious mind join forces to create a unified broadcast that shapes the quantum field in your favor. Understanding this subtle but profound difference between desire and expectation is a key to mastering the art of conscious creation and living a life shaped by your highest intentions. Your energy is always broadcasting. When thoughts, emotions, and beliefs align, reality responds. If this message speaks to you, like, subscribe, and share it with someone ready to wake up to their power. This is only the beginning.